Hello kids, welcome to my channel Science Fun Learning. I am your science teacher Rashi. This is in this video we are going to do one activity and that is very interesting activity for all. Yes, this activity is for beautiful flowers. So we are going to learn about a part of flower. Yes. So for this activity you need to bring any flowers from your garden or from anywhere, or you just bring only one flower. Okay, so pause my video and first bring one flower from your garden and let's do that activity. In this activity, as you know that every flowers are very interactive, they have a very beautiful colors, right? Why they have a very beautiful colors? What is a very interactive part of that flower, of all the flowers? It's color. Yes, you are right. The color of the flowers are very interactive. It attracts everyone. So the first part of the flower is petals. These petals are very colorful petals and they have a very unique shape. Yes, so these petals they interact, they attract us, they attract everyone. Yes, I love rose flower, I love lotus flower. So these why we attracted, because they have a very beautiful colors. So these part are called petals. These petals attracts the insects from its brightly color, right? Now let's see the second part. The second part is stamen. Yeah, you can see here thin structure, thin thread like structure which has a head. That is the head, and there is a tail also. This whole thing is called a stamen, and this stamen is considered as male part of the flower. Why? Because it produces pollens. This stamen has two parts, one head, another one is a tail. Head is called a anther. Anther basically it carries the pollen which located at the end of this stamen, right? And the stamen has a second part which is called a filament. Filament, what is that filament? Filament is look like a long tail. That's why I call it a head and tail. Filament has a long narrow part which supports the anther, right? So this is the stamen, this is the male part of this flower. Now let's come and see the female part. You can see as a female it has a crown, a beautiful crown she is wearing. Yeah, so the female part of the flower is called pistil. Pistil considered as a female part of a flower. Why? Because it produces seeds. What is the purpose of this female part? The purpose of this is reproduction. There are many parts of the pistil. Number one, its crown. Yes, girls have a beautiful crown. So it has a crown and that is called a stigma. As the name indicates stigma, it's stigma. The name something look like a something hard type sticky. So yes, stigma is a crown and it has a sticky surface at the top. Why it has a sticky surface? Because it traps and holds the pollen from the male part, from the anther where the pollens are produced. The second is style. Styles, yes, female is always in a style. So the style, it also act as a barrier for a bad pollens. Yeah, the pollens when it traps, when it holds the pollens all are moving inside from in a female part. But there are some good pollens as well as bad pollens. So that bad pollens is a barrier. The style is a barrier for a bad pollens. third part of this pistil is a pollen tube. Yes, there is a one tube, because you can see there is a neck from the stigma to the round part of this female part. So, this is a long neck like structure. This is a style, and inside that there is a pollen tube. It is a part of a pistil which is located inside the style. It enables the pollen to go from the stigma through the style to the ovary. Okay. And the fourth part of a pistil is a round, big round ball like structure. That name is ovary. That is the enlarged part of the pistil, which is located at the end of the style, and it is designed to protect the ovules. And what do you mean by the ovules? That is seeds. It is the ovary's job of the ovule to fertilize the pollen to grow it into a seeds. Okay. So, that is a part of a female parts. Now, let's see the male. Let's come to the next part, and that is the fourth part of a flower is sepals. What is that sepal? Sepal is a green part of the flower, green leaf like structure, which helps protect the developing buds. You can see the sepals very prominently when flower is when flower was in the form of a bud. At that time, the green sepals protect the buds. Now, there is a fourth part is pedicle. Pedicle is what? Pedicle is small stem like structure in a flower which attached to the plant. Okay kids, there is very important part about the flowers. You know that flowers can be either all male parts, female parts, or a combination. So, there are two types of flowers. One is perfect flowers, second is imperfect flowers. So, what do you mean by the perfect flower? Perfect flowers are that flowers that have both male parts as well as female parts in one flower only. Like just now I showed that activity. So, that is my perfect flower because it has a male parts as well as female part. So, there is any example like roses, lilies, these all are example of a perfect flower. Now, let us talk about the second part of a flower, that is a second type of a flower, that is an imperfect flower. Flowers which have only and only male parts, or some flowers which have only and only female parts. So, that type of flowers are called imperfect flowers. For example, like cucumber flowers, like pumpkin flowers. So, kids, I hope you really enjoyed this activity and you learn about the parts of a flower. So, if you really enjoyed and you want, please share this video to your family and your friends to gain knowledge. And please like and subscribe my channel and share with your friend and click on the bell icon. Thank you.